Did you know that 7 out of 10 people who read your headline won't even make it to the rest of your content? Or that a single well-written sentence can boost conversions by up to 160%? That's the power of copywriting. It's more than just words on a page, it's the difference between someone clicking, "Buy now," or scrolling right past you. In fact, good copywriting is responsible for driving 20% of all business revenue. Yet, most people don't realize how much their success depends on it. Whether you're selling a product, growing your brand, or simply trying to get your audience to act, learning the art of persuasive writing is a game changer. In this video, we'll dive into the essential strategies behind writing copy that not only grabs attention but converts readers into loyal customers. You'll learn how to craft headlines that demand attention, build a voice that connects with your audience, and, most importantly, turn your words into profits. Ready to start writing copy that sells? Let's jump in. Chapter 1. Unlocking the secrets of persuasion. What makes copywriting tick? Copywriting is much more than just writing words, it's about writing with purpose. It's about persuasion. At its core, copywriting influences behavior, whether you're selling a product, promoting a service, or sharing an idea. But how does it really work? Copywriting taps into basic human psychology, our emotions, desires, and needs. Did you know that 95% of purchasing decisions happen subconsciously? That's right. Copywriters aren't just writers, they're mind readers. They know how to make you feel a certain way and take action. The first thing you need to understand is the importance of empathy in copywriting. You need to put yourself in the shoes of your target audience. What are their pain points? What do they desire? According to research, 73% of consumers say that valuing their time is the most important thing a company can do. This means if you can show them you understand their problems and offer a quick solution, your copy is on the right track. Let's talk about triggers. Psychological triggers like urgency, scarcity, and social proof can dramatically boost the effectiveness of your copy. For instance, adding phrases like "limited time offer" or "only 5 left in stock" taps into the fear of missing out, FOMO. This urgency pushes people to make decisions faster. And when you mention that 500 people have already bought this, or trusted by thousands, you use social proof to build trust. People are more likely to act when they see others doing the same. Copywriting also plays with emotions. Studies show that emotional responses to advertisements are 2.5 times more likely to lead to purchases than rational responses. That's why you'll often see copy that makes you feel excited, hopeful, or even frustrated, in a good way. The key is striking the right emotional tone for your audience. A good copywriter knows how to tap into the emotion that will make your audience feel like they need what you're offering right now. But let's not forget about the power of simplicity. Research shows that simple, straightforward copy converts better than overly complex content. When you make things easy to understand, your audience doesn't have to think too hard. The simpler the message, the more likely they'll click, sign up, or buy. In fact, studies have found that headlines with simpler language often outperform more complex ones. In summary, good copywriting isn't just about selling, it's about understanding human behavior. When you connect with your audience emotionally and use persuasion strategically, your copy becomes more powerful. Chapter 2. Crafting magnetic headlines. The first step to hooking your audience. You've probably heard it a million times. Your headline is the most important part of your copy. And it's true. A great headline is like a magnet, it pulls people in, while a poor one pushes them away. But what makes a headline stand out? First, it must promise value. A headline that offers something of immediate value is more likely to be clicked. Think about it, when you read something like, "How to save $500 in 1 week," you're intrigued. Why? Because it speaks directly to a need or desire. Let's break down the anatomy of a great headline. A study by Copy Blogger found that headlines with numbers perform significantly better. For example, headlines like "7 tips to improve your writing" or "5 ways to grow your business" work because they promise specific and actionable information. People love to know exactly what they'll get. Curiosity-driven headlines are also incredibly effective. Phrases like "what every marketer should know about this" or "the secret to writing copy that sells" make readers wonder, what's the secret? Curiosity sparks interest, and people can't resist the urge to find out more. Another powerful headline tactic is using power words. Words like ultimate, best, easy, or proven create an emotional connection and make the reader feel that the content is worth their time. A study by HubSpot found that headlines with the word "proven" had a 10% higher click-through rate. Don't underestimate the importance of clarity. A headline needs to be clear and easy to understand. Overly complex or vague headlines confuse readers, and confusion is a click killer. A great headline is clear, concise, and delivers a promise. If your headline is a mystery, you'll lose your audience before they even read your first sentence. One more tip: make your headlines benefit-driven. Instead of focusing on what your product or service does, focus on how it improves the reader's life. For example, boost your confidence with these simple exercises is more effective than fitness program for beginners. People care more about what benefits they'll get than about the technicalities. In conclusion, your headline is your first, and possibly only, chance to capture attention. Make it specific, curiosity-driven, clear, and benefit-oriented to increase your chances of getting people to read on. Chapter 3: The Copywriting Toolbox. Tools, techniques, and hacks every writer should know. Now that you understand the psychology behind copywriting and the power of a strong headline, it's time to talk about the tools and techniques that can make your writing more efficient and effective. One of the best resources every copywriter should have is a solid writing framework. Frameworks like AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action, or PAS, problem, agitate, solve, are simple yet incredibly powerful. They provide a structure for your copy, helping you hit all the important points without overthinking it. But tools don't just stop at frameworks. There are plenty of digital tools that can help you improve your copywriting. One of the most valuable tools is a headline analyzer. Tools like CoSchedule's Headline Analyzer can help you optimize your headline for engagement and SEO. It scores your headline and gives suggestions for improving it, saving you time and helping ensure your headline grabs attention. Then there's the power of research. Before you write anything, research is key. Knowing your target audience inside and out makes your copy more relatable and effective. Google Trends, BuzzSumo, and Answer the Public are fantastic tools for understanding what your audience is searching for. These insights help you write copy that answers real, common questions and speaks directly to the needs of your audience. Next, let's talk about editing tools. Grammarly is an obvious one, but there's another tool that many copywriters overlook: Hemingway Editor. This tool helps simplify your writing by identifying overly complex sentences and hard-to-read sections. Simple, clear copy is more engaging and less likely to overwhelm your readers. You can also get a lot of help from AI tools. While nothing beats the creativity of a human writer, AI can help with brainstorming ideas, generating headlines, or even suggesting alternate word choices. If you use AI tools effectively, they can boost your productivity and help you get past writer's block. When you have all these tools at your disposal, it's about finding what works best for your personal style. The trick is to not overwhelm yourself with every tool available, but instead pick the ones that suit your needs and workflow. Successful copywriters are not just good writers, they're smart workers. If you're enjoying these tips so far, make sure to subscribe for more in-depth strategies that'll help you take your copywriting to the next level. In conclusion, your copywriting toolbox is filled with resources that can help you become a more efficient and effective writer. Use frameworks, optimize your headlines with digital tools, do your research, and don't be afraid to use technology to your advantage. The right tools will help you produce copy that converts. Chapter 4: Voice Matters. Finding your unique copywriting style. When it comes to copywriting, your voice matters more than you think. Your writing style is your brand's personality, how you communicate with your audience and how they connect with you. Copywriting isn't just about writing words that sell, it's about creating a distinct tone that resonates with your target market. The goal is to sound authentic and trustworthy, not stiff or forced. According to research from Nielsen, 92% of consumers say they trust recommendations from individuals over brands, meaning your voice should feel human, relatable, and real. But how do you find your unique voice? Start by identifying the personality of the brand you're writing for. Is it playful and fun, or serious and professional? Understanding this will guide your tone. For example, a tech startup might opt for a modern, forward-thinking voice, while a luxury brand might lean towards elegant and refined language. The tone should match the company's mission and audience. Remember, your voice should evoke feelings, whether it's excitement, curiosity, or trust. A great way to refine your voice is by reading successful copywriting examples. Take note of what appeals to you in the way the copy is written. Look at the structure, the word choice, and the flow. But don't just mimic, it's important to inject your own personality into your work. As the famous copywriter Gary Halbert once said, the written word is the most powerful tool you will ever possess. The best copywriters understand that their audience is at the center of everything. Your voice must speak to them directly, addressing their concerns and desires. Think about the words that will make them feel heard. A key strategy here is to write as if you're having a one-on-one conversation. Directly addressing the reader with "you" makes the copy feel more personal and engaging. Finally, keep consistency in mind. Whether you're writing blog posts, emails, or landing pages, your voice should be the same across all platforms. A consistent tone helps build brand recognition and trust. According to a study by Lucid Press, consistent brand presentation across all platforms increases revenue by 23%. In the end, finding your unique voice is about balancing personality and relatability. Speak in a way that feels natural to you but also resonates with the people you're trying to connect with. With time and practice, your copywriting voice will become one of your most powerful tools. Chapter 5. Write like a reader. How to make your copy conversational and engaging. One of the best ways to make your copy effective is to write in a conversational tone. When people read something that feels like a friendly chat, they're more likely to stay engaged and, ultimately, take action. Writing like a reader means thinking about how your audience speaks, what they care about, and how they want to consume information. Studies show that content written in a conversational tone generates more engagement than formal, stiff writing. In fact, blog posts with a conversational style receive 5 times more comments than more formal content, according to Content Marketing Institute. A key strategy for conversational copy is using simple, everyday language. Skip jargon and complicated terms. Your audience doesn't want to feel like they need a dictionary to understand what you're saying. Instead of using complex sentences, opt for short, easy-to-digest ones. The best copywriters keep their sentences between 10 to 20 words. Research shows that 80% of people prefer reading short sentences. Another powerful tactic is to ask questions in your copy. Questions invite readers to think, engage, and feel involved. For example, instead of simply stating, "We offer great customer service," try asking, "Ever wondered what it's like to get 24/7 customer support?" This strategy encourages the reader to imagine themselves in the scenario, making the copy more engaging. Humor is also a great way to make your copy conversational, but use it wisely. A well-placed joke can break up a dense paragraph and keep the reader's attention. However, make sure it matches the tone of your brand. For instance, if you're writing for a professional service, keep the humor light and avoid anything too casual. The goal is to connect with your audience in a way that feels natural, not forced. Storytelling is another way to make your writing more engaging. People love stories. According to the Nielsen-Norman Group, people are 22 times more likely to remember a story than a list of facts. Storytelling taps into emotions, helping your audience connect with the content on a deeper level. Whether you're telling a personal anecdote or a customer success story, weaving narratives into your copy makes it more memorable. Lastly, make sure your copy has a clear, friendly call to action, CTA. A good CTA doesn't sound pushy or robotic. Instead, it's framed as a friendly invitation. For instance, "Join our community today" sounds much more inviting than "Sign up now." The difference is subtle, but it can make all the difference in the world when it comes to conversion. In short, writing like a reader means keeping it simple, conversational, and relatable. A friendly tone will help build rapport with your audience and keep them engaged, ultimately leading to more conversions. Chapter 6. From Words to Profits. Converting copy into cash. At the end of the day, the purpose of copywriting is simple: to convert readers into paying customers. But how do you transform your words into profits? It all starts with understanding your audience's pain points and desires. When you address a specific problem and provide a clear solution, you create value. And value leads to sales. According to a survey by Marketing Profs, 53% of marketers say that increasing conversion rates is their top goal, which means mastering the art of conversion is key to growing your business. The first step in creating copy that converts is focusing on benefits, not features. Customers don't care about the technical details of your product or service, they care about how it improves their life. For example, instead of saying, "This blender has a 1200-watt motor," say, "This blender can crush ice in seconds," making your morning smoothie faster and easier. The benefit is clear and desirable. Next, make sure your copy speaks directly to the reader's emotions. As mentioned earlier, emotional appeal is a powerful motivator. A study by Nielsen found that ads with an emotional appeal perform twice as well as those without. Whether it's using urgency to create a sense of scarcity or emphasizing the joy of solving a problem, emotional triggers push readers toward action. Creating trust is another crucial element of converting copy. People won't buy from you if they don't trust you. To build trust, use testimonials, case studies, or data that prove your claims. Social proof is incredibly effective. When people see that others have used and loved your product, they're more likely to believe it's worth their investment. A report from Bright Local found that 88% of consumers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. Your call to action, CTA, is the final step in converting your reader into a customer. It should be clear, actionable, and compelling. Using action verbs like get, discover, or join makes the CTA more dynamic. The key is to remove friction. According to Unbounce, landing pages with a clear, concise CTA see conversion rates up to 80% higher than those without. Lastly, don't forget to test and optimize your copy. A/B testing is an essential practice for improving conversion rates. By testing different headlines, CTAs, and layouts, you can determine what resonates best with your audience and fine-tune your copy for maximum impact. If you found these strategies helpful, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more tips that will take your copywriting to the next level.